Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Cade Stone, and today we are going to have a no-nonsense guide to the Tithe farm. I've seen a lot of people in my clan asking about this mini game on old school RuneScape, so I'm going to make a quick guide just to go through how to get 20 plants every run so that you can cut an entire planting cycle out of your Tithe farm. Okay, starting off, getting here. This is in Hosidius, in the Kingdom of Kurend. You probably already know how to get here. If not, there's a lot of ways on the wiki. That's not what this guide is about. So whenever we get here, the first thing we're going to want to have in our inventory is going to be watering cans. For the 20 plant version that I'm going to be showing, you can either have 8 regular watering cans completely filled that will cover 20 plants, or you can have the Grycolors can like I have here. We're going to come over here to the seed table and just grab whatever the highest level seed you can do is. I'm almost to 74, but unfortunately right now we're still doing the Bologano seeds. So we'll go ahead and grab these and we'll step through the door. This is an instance area. As you can see, there's somebody in here. I'm going to go ahead and just hop worlds because he's actually using one of the areas that we need for my method. So let's go ahead and hop and see if this next world's available. Something I would recommend. Okay, he's planning out there. We can still do it. We'll just do it backwards. Something I would recommend having full graceful. You can use the farming outfit. The XP gains aren't really worth it in my opinion. Not for this. It's something like 500 experience a run. So, not really worth it. Okay, we're going to, as soon as we step through the door, get the Grycolors fertilizer. Go ahead and drop that. We don't need it. Just reset up the inventory here. I like to have the seeds in the first slot. And actually I came to the wrong end. I'm used to doing this with the east facing out. So this is going to be really easy. We'll take the seeds, we'll plant them. As soon as it plants, click again to water. Plant below you. And we're just going to go in a kind of a sawtooth method, and you can see it's okay to mess up every once in a while. But we're going to hit 5 of these 4 slot areas. So we'll get these 8, and we'll get these 8, and we'll get these 4 over here. Whenever you come across here, you might think it slows you down because your character wants to kick up into the center row. That doesn't really matter. It doesn't slow you down at all, and it does not make any difference for the way we're doing this. Now, I am going a little slow here. The first one we planted, whenever you get a pretty good rip on this, it should kick over needing watered whenever you get to the last one you do. I've been talking, haven't really been paying attention. We're still well within safety doing this here. So after we get our 20 seeds planted and water the first round, we just have to run this entire cycle again, and you don't have to plant going forward. You just click on this one, you'll run over and water it, and we'll just follow the same way that we planted all of these. And I will be back with you in just a moment whenever we get to the end of this first run. Okay, now as you see, we've watered all of these 3 times and they've fully grown. So all we have to do is just go through and harvest. So once again, that's just a single left click on the plant You'll harvest it up. We'll go through all 20 of these. And we will be done with our first batch of 20. Okay, and that is the last one out of that first batch. So all we have to do is go through this 5 times. And then we will earn ourselves 26 reward points and a fairly hefty stack of experience, especially for farming. So I'll go ahead and speed this up again, and I will meet you back at the end. Okay, and we are almost done with this, and that is the last one. As you'll see, we now have 100 of the Bologano plants in our inventory. All we have to do is click on this sack, and that will deposit those. And 21,140 experience bonus. Every one of those plants, whenever you harvest them, gives 14. So with the 100, that's 1,400 experience. Okay, so as I was saying, one thing that people ask is why spend as long at Tithe Farm as what I have. Honestly, I'm just wanting to green log this. To do so, you have to be here for a while. There are a lot of rewards you can get. The only one I still need to green log is just the seed box. But each game gets you 26 points. As we saw, it's something like 20 to 22 minutes. I wasn't really paying attention to the time on that. But you'll just continue to do this over and over. I just did the math earlier. It takes something like 45 full games. So you're going to be here around 15 hours to green log the Tithe Farm. One thing I did neglect to mention earlier, the other 2 things you need, other than the watering can, are going to be a spade and a seed dipper. But I want to thank you very much. You have a wonderful day.